Hello everyone, today I'm going to break down the first place track from our recent Traveler contest created by the sound painter and acoustic wizard xfchiba, who was kind enough to share the clips from his project and a detailed script which allowed me to create this video and give voice to his words. The contest brief was simple. You had to choose one painting from the three provided and create a 1.5 minute track inspired by it. This is the one that Chiba selected. If you're not familiar with him, I invite you to delve into the depth of his discography and immerse yourself in the fairy tales that Chiba tells through his music. Alright, let's start. First section, Emergence. As for the beginning of the track, Chiba builds tension through a build-up. It starts with a repeating low note followed by a piano melody with flowing arpeggio loops that gradually rise and fall in volume and pitch. Due to CPU issues, he had to consolidate out the melody, but the preset used for the piano is Arpa Hammer in Ashlight Contact Bank, and the rest of the sounds are from Ashlight's preset bank as well. Chiba uses the whole tone scale to create a feeling of suspense and anticipation. This scale is made up of notes that are all spaced a whole tone apart, which gives it a mysterious and unclear sound, something that, in his opinion, matches the mood of the painting. Next, there's a wind ambience that fades in and out using volume automation, and it stays present throughout most of the track. A drowned out main lead using Fab Filter's Volcano is being played in the back as a foreshadowing of the main theme of the track. After the first 4 bars, Chiba introduces foleyes, textures, and synth. Then we hear the sound of a man gasping, as if exhausted from running. This is accompanied by the sound of footsteps in the forest. The sound then swells as a synth effect transitions into a recording of an upright bass, played with a resonant, vibrating expression, leading us into the second section. Second section, Rising Tension. At this point, the tension builds as the man's breathing grows heavier, meaning increasing exhaustion. In the background, the sound of running footsteps through the forest adds urgency, suggesting a scene where the victim begins to flee from a pursuing gunman. Chiba gradually builds a dense layering of tremolos and trills in the whole tone scale, heightening the tension and weight of the moment. Just before the main theme is revealed, he adds a subtle glissando down effect from Albion Solstice, adding a final touch of suspense. Third section, the theme Unveiled. As the build-up reaches its peak, a heavily distorted synth from one of Ashlight's presets enters, adding intensity and grit. To heighten the eeriness and emotional weight of this section, Chiba incorporates ornamental violin techniques from Spitfire chamber strings, along with bell-like percussion elements inspired by Connie Stetson Reborn. These additions deepen the atmosphere and reinforce the gravity of the theme. The track concludes with a return to the original melody, now accompanied by deep, slowly fading drums. The violins swell in volume and intensity, building to a dramatic climax that ends in a burst of foley effects and rich subtextures. And that is how Chiba built this track. I encourage you once again to support him by following him on Instagram and SoundCloud. Just click the links in the description below. If you don't want to miss the chance to take part in future contests and all of Imago's initiatives, join our Discord server. And if you'd like to support us while gaining access to exclusive content like sample packs and presets, consider becoming a member on our website. Link also in the description. With that said, here's the final track, alongside the painting that inspired it. I will see you next time.